And I find that not a lot of people know that term, but they're describing the term, right? So
Yeah.
it's not, I'm not usually bringing attention. I don't know how about in your,
Yeah.
your work, but I'm not typically bringing, I might bring attention to the term, but certainly not the behavior. It's typically them coming to me saying, I'm overwhelmed. I'm feeling like, I'm drowning. Well, what's going on? Well, blah, blah, and they're listing off all of these things. And I'll say, well, what about, your partner? And they'll say, well, he or she, isn't aware, or we've tried. And what I notice a lot is people are waiting until it gets really bad to communicate their needs, and it usually ends up in an argument, a fight, a disagreement. So my recommendation is typically, have your check-ins with your partner like a regular basis. Like you go to parent-teacher conferences with your kids every quarter. You have one-on-ones, right, with your team. But then when you get home to marriage, you're just only waiting till you have a fight to talk about something
Hmm.
that's bothering you. So you need to be open. That communication is huge, right? So having check-ins, having states of the union, right, where you're talking about like what's working, what's not. Bringing that calendar out, and like what's happening this month. What do we have? It's not. So a lot of times we tend to keep things like really insulated if you're the default person. So I think that I'm the only one that can have all this. I'm the keeper, right? I'm the only one that can have this information, and I don't want to tell you, and I don't want to teach you or train you because that just takes more time, and I'm just going to do it myself. So it's
Yes.
like we're angry, we're frustrated, we're overwhelmed, but I don't really want to do anything to fix it right now because I'm already overwhelmed, and this is like one more thing I have to do.
Yep.
So I usually say like start with like the back to basics, right? When's the last time you had a conversation with your partner or your spouse, not because something has happened, but to prevent something from happening?
Yep.
Well, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to ruin the mood.
Yeah.